But I was more ready to believe this because I remember back in 2007, another example, David Kilgour, who was one of the hero researchers, may rest in peace. He's not with us anymore, unfortunately, but he interviewed a guy who was Taiwanese, who had gone to China, had a very rare antibody condition in his body. And he received, went to China, and first kidney was rejected. So immediately they gave him a second, and then they gave him a third, and then they gave him a fourth, and none of those worked. So he goes back to Taiwan, okay, goes back on dialysis, comes back 4 months later, and they try a fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth kidney, and the eighth one is the one that holds. And David Kilgour interviewed the guy who actually had this done, right? So, again, unimaginable things can happen when you have, on-demand organs available from people.
So 8 different Chinese Falun Gong members were murdered for this guy's attempted new kidneys.
Most likely, yes. And this is one of the huge tragedies of this, right? They built this on the backs of the Falun Gong starting in 2000. The whole Chinese transplant industry grows geometrically from 2000 to 2005. Kind of I don't even say exponentially, geometrically, okay? And in 2005, it sort of starts to plateau, but grows a little more. And by the end of the 2000s, we've got 60 to 90,000 transplants a year being done. Okay, that's the best estimate. That's the range. It's very hard to estimate. This is a state secret. They don't have statistics. They pretend it's not happening.